Hi and welcome back to my channel. This reading is for all the people born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th or the 29th of any month. Let's see, how October 2020 is going to be for you guys. So we are starting the month with the High Priestess. So a lot of you are going to start your spiritual journey. A lot of you, are basically, understanding that there is a lot more to life than just, exactly what you are doing. So your intuitive powers, your gut feelings, and all those feelings are basically going to be on the higher side this week, not this week but this month, and that's something you have to kind of focus on. um, it's a really good start. I think a lot of you have decisions that need to be made, and you have been in some sort of a confusion, haven't been able to make those decisions or understand exactly where you want to be in life, or maybe you guys don't know you know where you want to go in life, maybe 2 years from now or 3 years from now. So the second card I have for you is the Knight of Swords. So basically, what this card is telling you, if there have been dreams that, there have been, certain decisions that you have to make and you haven't been able to make these decisions, I think this month you really need to, start running after, your goals. Forget how people think, forget, what the society thinks, forget everybody else. Just focus on your goals and, run run towards your goals. Just because your ideas seem weird, or people keep telling you that whatever you are doing is not going to work out, don't believe them. With the High Priestess card, your intuition, you're finally getting in tuned with your higher self, and your higher self is basically telling you to run after your goals. Then we have the Lovers card. All right, this is equally amazing. For a lot of you, especially I think when it comes to matters of love, I think a lot of you are dealing with an air sign. And in the past, maybe you've been having like sort of weird feeling about this sign, whether the sign is serious about you, or whether they really want to be with you or not. But I think with the Lovers card showing up here, it's basically telling you that this air sign actually feels the same way as you feel about them. So when I say air sign, I'm not only talking about their sun sign, I'm talking about their sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign. So, take whatever resonates, leave out the rest. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card, which basically means, you guys are in for a really good, ending in terms of your relationship. So good things are coming. If this sign does come towards you, if you have an air sign who is actually offering you something, my suggestion would be to say yes to their offer, because with the Sun card showing up and the Lovers showing up, I think you are in for good. So not only air sign, but I think for the Lovers to show up, Lovers is also, Gemini sort of energy. So I think you guys are going to be together, and I think it's going to last for a really long term, this relationship. The next card I have is Five of Pentacles. So I think for the other majority of you, I don't know why, but when I pull this card, I kind of feel like there's a big majority of you that's feeling like feeling left alone, abandoned. Nobody takes care of them, or nobody loves them. uh with the Five of Pentacles card, I do see a lot of you do not have a job, or you were laid, yeah, you were laid off. uh, you were made redundant during the COVID, and you guys are basically trying to figure out what to do. A lot of times, Five of Pentacles also talks about yeah, ignore that sound, that's my dog scratching his pillow. So Five of Pentacles also talks about spiritual journey. I don't know why, but I think a lot of people born on these dates are basically they are finally going to meet their soulmate. They are finally going to meet the person who's with who they are supposed to grow spiritually. I don't know, for this pile I have a feeling your messages are very spiritual. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. So the next card is Nine of Pentacles, and I think you guys are going to have a very long journey. When you start in, I think especially from a relationship side, there's going to be a lot of love. Things might go very quickly because the Knight of Swords is also somebody who's really fast. But then with the Nine of Pentacles, I think by the time you set solid foundation, more grounded foundation of your relationship, I think it's going to take a little bit of time. The next card I have is the Star. Guys, you are in a soulmate or a karmic relationship, and with this, I think if you guys have been manifesting for a wish for love, it is going to happen in the month of October, and you can't run away from it. I think you are going to meet the person that you are destined to be with, and that is really amazing. Then I have the Queen of Pentacles. I have a feeling a lot of the viewers who are watching this, this is your energy. Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's independent, somebody who knows what they want in life, and they are not afraid, or they are not shy of expressing themselves. Very much close to the nature, and at the same time very independent. Even from a career point of view, I seem like for a lot of you people, if you start working towards your goals or whatever it is, from here, I think you are going to end up with a job that you are going to love. A lot of you might also plan to take a trip or go somewhere. Let's see what else we have. And then we have the Emperor. Guys, this is your person. I'm 100% sure this is your person. You are going to meet your person in October. For all the people born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, and 29th, you are going to meet a very important person in your life this month who is actually going to play a major role in your love life. And then I have the Nine of Wands. See, this person is basically going to challenge you to come out of your comfort zone, and I have a feeling this is the person you've manifested. So they are going to challenge you to come out of your comfort zone, which is going to make you question everything about your life, and it is going to be transformational. It is going to be game changing for you. The last card I have is the Page of Pentacles. You actually had a knight here, and then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is basically telling you this thing is solid. Whatever thing with this person is, it is very, very solid. They are not kidding around, and they are very, very serious. And you have to make a choice very, very quickly in terms of what exactly you want from life, with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what is your guidance for the month of October. So the first card I have for you is a Fiery Climax Approaches. See, I told you this month is going to be transformational for you. And it's funny, how when you pull out the cards, even the cards are telling you the same thing. The next card I have for you is it's time to release negativity. So, this negativity right here, this is what it's talking about, to let go of it. If you have been laid off, if you're not getting the work that you wanted, it's time. And finally, we have a romantic cycle begins. See, I told you, you are going to meet a person who is going to change your life, who is going to give a new direction to your life. You are going to learn so much about yourself. It's going to be super amazing. Let's see what do we have from our romance angels. So the first card we have is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. See, that's why it's talking about, to have patience. Things are going to be slow, but they are going to be, very, very grounded, very, very centered, and very, very real. The next card I have for you is Wedding. See, transformational year. You are going to meet the person, you are finally going to marry for the majority of this pile. For the other majority, I think you guys are finally going to, move to a better place career-wise, or, in general life. So let me know, if this reading resonates, or, if some part of it resonates, I'll be happy to know.